Hey, today we are making our first roster move. We're just getting past the draft, which we didn't have the best of. We had a great looking closer, but other than that, we didn't really have much scouted. But we'll make do, you know. But we're making our first call up. Go over. We have a few people that we want to get called up, and one of the main people we really want to get called up is Nick Prado. He's doing great in AAA, and I would love to call him up, but I want to wait just a little bit. Just a little bit. I want his hitting stats to get a little better. But instead, we're going to be calling up Kyle Isbell. He was good in 28 games last season, and he's been alright in AAA, good on base percentage. And that's what I'm looking for, someone to get on base. And Michael A. Taylor's really struggling so far this year. Real bad. So we're going to call him up. And who we're actually going to send down is ML Rivera. We're going to make Kyle Isbell the starting center fielder. Probably leave Michael A. Taylor versus lefties. But he's going to bat last. We're going to have him bat. Yeah, we'll have him bat last. Michael A. Taylor will stay versus lefties. But yeah. The thing. Asa Lacy's really struggling in AA. I hate to see that, but he really is. But today, the first game we're actually going to play, I really want to play the Giants. So we're going to swim. We actually beat Houston series, which let's see. The Mets offer us a trade. Let's see it. First, Trevor Williams this year and next year for Hunter Dozier. Now, I kind of want to take this, but I'm not gonna. I want people I feel like we can build the future around, and I get some people we're not gonna get a lot from, but that's alright. So, we're gonna sim to the second game. We actually won the first one. First, Logan Webb, who's really struggling this season so far. So far, Kyle Isbell's been pretty good. We're gonna play this game. Brady Singer, who's been alright. Probably gonna be a trade, please, toward the deadline. Even though he's struggling, I'm gonna keep him in because he's good versus righties, man. It's gone up a lot. San Francisco sadly had a bad season so far, which is not what we like to see. Because last season they were the best team that finished in the ballpark.
Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball.
So we upped the
MLB
on the
The
head
Show.
a little bit.
It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the San Francisco
Going,
Giants.
you know? I started trying to
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this.
But I don't want it to be where I'm dominating like every game. You know what I mean?
About to get started here, and today's starter, Logan Webb. What do we have on him?
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him. So he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
Next offering way off the plate. The 2-1. They say you win.
Yeah, no stuff. No freaking, I thought he was gonna be better than he has been ever. Been struggling, man.
Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
I hope gets dark later in the game.
Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish.
The third baseman.
No score, just getting started. Top of the first. Ground ball left side. Flores picks it up to first. And that is that. Bottom of the first.
Pretty singer. I didn't mean to slip that. Who's had a pretty solid year so far.
And digging in for San Francisco, Austin Slater. Next offering is fouled back. And he deals. Swing and a ball lifted left field.
There we go.
And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's one away.
Press out.
And now the center fielder, Luis Gonzalez. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Wilmer Flores. Next pitch downstairs. 2-1. 2 outs.
High sinker.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting
right down the middle,
yes, I think I could draw a walk.
And that's in the triple alley.
That skips
Luckily,
over the fence,
it goes
so it's
over
an
the
automatic
fence.
double.
Because if that didn't, that's a
So
triple.
2 down. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson.
And Boog, I'd say he's
strike out
due.
Peterson.
Well, we'll hold that
You
thought
love to see
as
it.
that's the 3rd out. Back here in San Francisco. New inning getting
Scary
started.
inning right
And
there.
now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Side was on. Hard to
Kicks and
see.
deals. And a swing and a miss. And 1 away.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
They say you win.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there. Bottom half of inning number 2. And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. Ripped to 3rd. Dozier on to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
The designated hitter, Lamont Wade.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just missed.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Out number 2. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's Kurt Casale.
The catcher.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Casale.
That's a high
And
slider.
that one is lifted in the air. Isbell sizes this one up, makes the catch, inning over. So the Giants top half of the 3rd inning. So up now for Kansas City, Andrew Benintendi. The next pitch misses. Ball 2. When you look at Benintendi, think about this. He played in the same conference as both Alex Bregman and Dansby Swanson. Those 2 guys picked ahead of him in the first round. But it was Benintendi who was the SEC Player of the Year they all got drafted.
Yeah, the organization clearly saw something special in this kid as a prospect, and it's paid off nicely.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. On the ground right side. 4, 6.
Beats it out. What?
Turn the double play.
That
2 outs,
close.
base is empty. And now it's Kyle Isbell. The 1-1. Good eye right there.
2-1 count.
2 down, nobody on. In the
He
air,
crushes that back foot slider, but
Peterson makes the grab.
gets to it
And that
just
is
in
that.
time.
Ready to
Not
go
going
for the
opposite
last
field,
half
though.
of the inning. Austin Slater stands in. In the air to left center. Makes the grab, 1 away. Luis Gonzalez, the next Giant to hit.
Luis Gonzalez.
And that
Lot of
one in
flags
the air
in
center
there.
field. Isbell makes the grab and a couple of quick outs.
You don't mind a contact.
Here's the
Pitch
third
the contact,
baseman,
right?
Wilmer Flores. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Here comes the
2-1
pitch.
count.
That one is
Can't find his
upstairs.
own. This is Wilmer. Not what you like to see.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And he walked him.
Walks him again. Second
Well, you know
walk.
this guy wants to
Both
swing it,
versus
but he's
Wilmer.
showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
Oh, that got him on the mound.
Can Keller make the play?
On to O'Hearn.
He does.
That ends the inning.
Gets out of it. No damage.
Welcome back. Nicky Lopez up to the plate.
3-2 count. Let's see what Lopez can do. Ooh. Was not ready for no fastball. I honestly thought he was going to throw a slider. That's what I was sitting. He really hasn't done a lot of fastballs so
That
far.
one ripped.
What was
Dives, but
that
it
dive?
falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And
That's
he's
a
got
triple
leadoff
for
triple.
Lopez.
Just a
But
cookie
what
down
was
the
that
middle.
dive? No, we got to take a moment. Let's watch that dive. What happened here, man? What? The ball, you could have caught it. The ball is coming for you, and then you dive out of the way. You dived out of... Come on, bro. You dived out of the way. You look dumb.
The ones you dream about, ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the
can't
middle,
believe
not a whole
that.
lot of
That was
velocity,
crazy.
right on top of it. Runner in scoring position
Ooh.
now, and a good
Slider
opportunity
got
to
me,
push
man.
across the
Slider
first run of
got
the
me.
ball game.
Can't let that slider get you, bro. Come on, put it in play, score that run. That's what we need to
At
do.
the belt and fires. And now
Lay
it's
off
filled
that
up.
cutter.
Well, here's a good
3-2
opportunity in
count.
this inning
Hunter
to get on the
Dozier up
scoreboard
next.
after that leadoff hit.
He's
and
been playing
hard to
good.
order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Come on, Edwards.
Pitch. And there's ball
He
4.
draws the walk. That's okay. That's okay.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Hunter.
Swing and a slow roller.
Bad swing, but
Toss the belt.
advances the
There
runner,
for the
scores
out.
the run.
Runner
So
scores from third. Pretty good job on
It's
the
a
mound with this
productive
one,
out.
Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and
Keep balling for
obviously
that
he's not a big
slider, man.
strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Next offering is downstairs.
Let's see what Salvi can do. Lots of power.
Man at second. Swing and a miss.
I thought it was going to fall like right here.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment.
You don't have a
difficult to pick that up. Just gotta have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing, and this one's bounced
Just
to the
on
ground.
top of it.
Toss the belt, and they get Perez for the out.
Next up, though, Sam Hilliard.
Sam Hilliard steps in for the
power,
Royals.
man.
The right fielder.
Started slowing down after starting the year off really hot.
Line drive.
He's in front of that.
And it goes
Just foul. Oh, that was the pitch, man. Just a little early.
Chases
And we
that
strike
one
out on
of
the
zone.
slider.
Good job at
You
damage.
hate to see it. But we do take the lead, which is
now here
important.
is Jock Peterson. Jack swing went around. That is strike two.
Try to get that high heat in.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and
Peterson destroyed that fucking ball. That's into the water, man. Motherfuckers in boats waiting for that shit, bro.
Jock Peterson bops one out.
Not what
His
you like to
ninth
see.
homer of the year, and this game is tied. It's tied at one.
Looks like this guy
Fastball
was
did not
looking
go
out
where he
for the
wanted
plate,
to, and he
but he was ready
destroyed
to
that
turn on
shit.
the inside fastball, so direct to the
Just
pitch.
like that, the game's
Absolutely
tied.
blasted out of this ballpark.
Whips it to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the
Now
homer.
batting, the designated
Lamont
hitter,
Wade Jr.
Lamont
digs in now.
Wade Jr.
Swing
Ooh.
and a miss. And
That
it's
was
2-2.
not the best swing, my boy.
Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 2-2.
Try to get that fastball going, man.
Swing and a
Played
ball
on him.
popped up. Brings it in. And there are two down. Here's Brandon
Batter
Crawford.
number 35. Shortstop.
And here it
Brandon
comes.
Crawford.
There's the swing and a miss.
Oh, love that. Love that.
The pitch.
Go back to it. A little.
Ground ball up the middle. Witt
Witt
collects
gets to it, throw it,
on to
and he
first.
beats it. You love
That's
to
out
see
number
it.
3.
You let up
Just
a run,
one hit in the inning,
but that's all.
But it was a big one right here.
So they
as
tied
it
the game
ties
on
the
a
ball
home run
game.
from Josh.
All even now.
Destroyed that ball.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the fifth.
You got Witt
Now
up.
here's Bobby Witt Jr. And now it's 3-2.
3-2 count. But definitely slowed down after a very hot start to his career.
Out to short. Crawford picks
Just
it up,
on top
whips it
of
to
that.
first on the run. And Witt is out.
Now batting.
Tough one, man.
Andrew Benintendi up to the
Benintendi
plate.
up next.
1 for 1 with a single
Found
so
about in
far.
250. Let's keep it that way.
Next pitch is in the dirt.
2-1
And
count.
it's 2-1.
His slider is really the only pitch that I
One
would say
down,
I'm not
bases
seeing
empty.
well.
That clips a corner.
That's a strike?
Benintendi, the former first-round pick,
That's a
Golden Spikes
strike?
Award winner. The pitch.
Come on, man.
Hammer, base hit.
Benintendi just like that, 2 for 2. Trying to play better, which is what you want to see when he could be a big trade
like
piece.
that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive
Come
into
on,
center
Ryan.
field.
Let's not ground out this time.
Now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. Foul ball.
Chase that sinker.
Benintendi
I feel so
over
confident
at
with
first
him,
with
and I don't
one
know
out.
why I'm like, oh, I can hit dingers with this dude. No, you can't, bro. Ooh,
And that one gets away at the
a high
plate.
pitch.
And the runner stays where he is. Here's a 2-2. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way.
I can't hit dingers with
Gone.
him. Hanging slider and
Ryan
O'Hearn
O'Hearn
destroy.
goes
This is what
deep,
this
and
dude
that
does.
gives him the lead.
He hits
It's
bombs
3-1.
versus righties, bro. That's what that motherfucker does.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves
Destroyed
that
it.
home run.
Now, Kyle Isbell. Bounced up the middle. Crawford handles the chance to first, but it
Now, does
falls
that
him
count
off
as
the
an error or a
bag.
hit?
And the batter now, Nicky Lopez.
The second base.
Really good piece of hitting last time.
3-2
Going the
count.
opposite field.
And that's a perfect.
Big stack center field.
That's gonna be a double.
Lead runner
Nicky
Holtz
Lopez
at
started
third,
the season off slow,
so
but
two runners in scoring
he's
position
been good.
and
He's
just
been
one
good.
out.
You got to get on your horse, get to that thing,
Looks
and
like
get it
that's,
back in, because he's going to come
again.
barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there
Alex
in a hurry,
Cobb.
he's going to make you look
Let's see
silly
what
and
he's
end
got.
up
A
on second
sinker,
base.
foot on
Alex Cobb comes on now. Tough situation for him with a couple of runners in scoring position.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper. He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 on, 1 out. This one high in the air to left center.
Gonna be beefing
Peterson
up the score
on the move
line.
to the alley and puts the squeeze on that one. Runners tagging from second and third. To third now, but he's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Make it a 4-1 lead, which is what
Hunter
you're looking
Dozier steps in for the Royals.
Hunter Dozier.
So now 1-2.
I was hella
Signs
late
of
on
movement
that.
in the Giants bullpen. Scott Alexander getting ready to go. Rogers getting loose as well. Slice to right.
A single for Dozier.
As a run
He's
scores.
staying on a hot road he's been on since the season
Well, it
started.
certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes
on,
right
Salvi.
there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the
Can't glove it cleanly.
Late on
that
it.
leaves him without
Bad
a throw.
with- I'm so
and
bad
they
with
don't
sinkers
get
on the
the out.
inside.
The flip to the pitcher covering, and they get Perez for the out. That ends the
But we
frame.
do score
Last
4
half of the
and make it a 5-1
We
game.
head
Which
to the
is
bottom of the
what you want to
fifth.
see.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Kurt Casale. Next offering is fouled back. And it's
Probably
even
just
up.
a little too far outside. And then tried sinker.
And there's a
Way
ball.
too high, bro. His control just
Righty to the plate.
disappears.
Stays alive.
Late on the slider, that's when you throw the fastball. Late on the fastball too. You try the circle
And a
change.
pitch. Fouled off
And he swings
again.
at it. He's staying alive, man.
remains
He's
3-2.
staying alive.
And a pitch. And that's ball 4.
Control, man.
Well, that's a
Control
nice job
the
of
problem
grinding
with all
out that
these
at bat.
guys.
Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Has some trouble with it.
The second baseman.
Gets to first ahead of the runner. And now they have a base runner at second.
That's the one out.
And up next for San Francisco,
Now
Luis
batting
Gonzalez.
center fielder.
Man, second.
On the ground, right side. Lopez
Rondo.
handles. The throw to first. Now 2 away.
We blocked twice so far.
And now it's
Let's not
Wilmer
do that.
Flores.
The third baseman. Wilmer.
Next offering is way upstairs.
He's still not gonna get any
Casale
control
on
of the
third with 2
roller.
out. Next pitch misses. Now 3-1.
Getting pacing, man. From the slider. And it's
Rolled over
right
to
down
third.
the middle.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
That's a tough one.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belch. Next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
I don't know about that.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Laying off everything, huh?
Out there to center.
That's probably
Is
gonna
Bell under
be
this one.
Keller's last inning.
Brings it in for the
5
third
innings,
out.
2 runs. I think that's
But
more
the
than
RBI
expected.
single pushes across a run.
Right.
It's now 5-2. All set for the start of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Sam Hilliard.
Definitely got to bring in the lefty when everyone's better versus righties. Got Hilliard up next. Let's see what he can do.
Laced down the line, base hit right field.
Sadly, that's
So
only
a
going to be
runner
a single,
aboard to
though.
start the
It's
inning.
a shallow side.
Bobby
But
Witt
a single's
Jr.
better than
steps
nothing.
in for the Royals.
Witt up next.
Bobby Witt Jr.
The 2-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center.
Witt crushes that.
Peterson
Josh able to
racing
get
over to
it.
make the catch.
Tough one, man.
Every
That's
day
tough one. We
during
barely
batting
missed
practice,
it.
these outfielders get about 10 minutes
Yeah,
of
next
balls
time.
in the gaps. They
Two for
practice
two
this,
right now.
and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And a 2-1 on the way. Hard ground ball
Another
base
single
now.
for Bendatini.
Quick throw back in.
Love this
Lead
team.
runner holds
You want
it
him to get
second
hot,
with one
especially
gone.
with the trade deadline
Patience and
coming up.
discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And next up for the Royals, Ryan O'Hearn. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the
Okay,
left.
cool. I thought we popped that. I was like, come on, man. That's tough. Let's see what O'Hearn can do, though. Come on, O'Hearn.
Ground ball right side.
Another
could be
double
two.
play
Well,
for him
over to
that he
second,
fit into. That's
return
the
throw to
second one he's
first,
been
got
into.
him. Double play. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Gabe Spire. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see
He's
him
had
once
some
again.
trouble
Here's Jack Peterson.
This season, but we're hoping
Right
to keep
side.
it better.
Witt over to pick it up.
Amir Garrett's been
One up, one down.
outstanding, but this is the only other lefty we have other than Amir Garrett, so we need him doing
Mike
good too.
Yastrzemski up here. The pitch. In the air of the infield. Dozier brings it in, and there's 2 away. Now it's the DH, Lamont Wade Jr. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Scott Alexander. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Isbell, who sadly hasn't been able to do
And now the
anything.
lefty
Oh,
out to center.
it's a
A
single
little
for
move
Isbell.
single. So a man on base
Only
to
played
start
like
the
30
inning.
games so far this season, but he's been solid, which
Good
is what we
job
want
of
from
just
a
putting
top
the ball in
prospect.
play with
He
2
is
strikes.
24,
When
so
you
he's
flare a
starting to,
ball
I
out
believe he's 24.
behind
So
second
he's
base,
trying
it's
to get up
really
there
a tough
where
spot
it's
for
make
anyone
or
to
break,
get to.
you know?
And you're never trying to do that
So
as a
hoping
hitter, but
he
when
will
you
make
do,
it,
I tell
not
you what,
break
you're
it.
yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And now Nicky Lopez. Yastrzemski glides back. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
All
And there's
over
one
it.
down.
Can't get that one, which is tough.
Edward Olivares steps in for the Royals. He's 0 for 1. Now all even up. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Harleen Garcia
I hate
appears to be getting
Trevor
loose.
Rogers. I think everyone does.
Kicks and fires. And a swing and a line drive at a right field.
Right to the-
Yastrzemski makes the
right
play.
to the
2
right
down.
fielder. That's a
Not
tough
fooled
one,
at all
man.
right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard
Those are
and
those
right
are
at
some of the
someone.
best play on,
You're looking for one of those blue
offensively
hits to get a
on
knock
that team.
sometimes.
To third.
That's a bad pitch to swing
Can't
at.
glove it cleanly.
Oh,
He doesn't have a
They
throw,
fuck it
and
up.
they can't get the out.
that counts as a
Salvador
base hit.
Perez steps in for the
I've got
Royals.
Salvi versus the lefty, which is what you fucking want.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Lined into right.
Right to the
Yastrzemski
fielder.
makes the catch,
clearly
and that'll do
that's
it.
what we did. Yeah, right to the
A
fielder.
new arm into the game, the righty, Josh Stamont. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. And digging in for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford.
Tough one, man.
The wind to the pitch. Foul ball there. 2-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
He's got.
Kurt Casale
He's
getting
gonna
ready
be
to
good,
hit.
man. I know he is.
The catcher.
He's got to find Oh, that was hanging. I believe in Josh. I do. He's been good in the past few seasons. I think he can be a great part for our bullpen.
Next pitch inside, and it's 3-2. Right-handed reliever, and down on strikes. 2 down.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. He's not fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that.
Exactly what you want from him.
Pitcher on now, Carlin Garcia. It's his job to keep his team in the game. So up now for Kansas City, Sam Hilliard, 1 for 3. The 1-1 is upstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 count.
That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
That's towards center.
He crushes it.
That's
not under it. No. A little too early.
The grab, and there's one away. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Let's see what he can do.
And a pitch. Swing and attack with it rolls foul.
That's right down the middle, man.
Lifted in the air, right center field.
Into the gap. Don't get there, don't get there. What is it with these late-ass guys?
It looks like
a Giants thing? It's gotta be a Giants thing.
And he's in third with 1 away. That's a triple. Andrew.
No, like, this happened if you were early in the game. When Nicky Lopez hit a triple, that happened. Like, look. Okay. You're gonna get it. You're in front of it, and you're diving away from it. Why are you diving away from it? What is going on, bro? What is going on? You pressed the button too late? What is happening?
Benintendi steps up. 2-2 now. Bounce to the right. Slater fires over to first, and Benintendi is out.
Third four then. Up versus lefty, which is not what you love to see.
Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself, and that is that.
No ground out.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joel Payamps. Hasn't pitched in a while. He's had the last 5 days off. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Beautiful.
And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 1 down.
Beautiful man, Benintendi.
Now here is Wilmer Flores. The wind of the pitch. And a good eye there. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high-leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
1 down. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Belt swinging a drive deep right field. Lopez relay to second. He is safe. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is.
And he's
always
out.
So much fun to see what numbers pop up.
You love to see it.
And that's out number 3, inning over.
Great defense.
Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen, and he'll do his best to keep this close. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. 2-1 now. He swings and fouls one off.
High pitches, man. Fuck you up.
Righty delivers. And another ball. Lifted in the air, out to left. Peterson makes the grab. 1 away.
You're always mad at yourself too. You're like, how the fuck am I late on like 85? And you're like, this man.
Now it's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
That's understandable.
This to center field. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Off the cycle.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Strike in there.
And
Throw the
he's
second
out.
tag. Out at
Try to
second.
be a little aggressive. With how he threw, we might be able to do it, but apparently not.
Here's a 1-2. Out towards right center field. Gonzalez gliding to his left. Grabs it on the run. And that'll do it.
31 lead.
Scott Barlow will take over here, and he'll work on holding this lead.
It's been good so far this season. 12 saves.
And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that.
And then he strikes him out.
And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away. So digging in, Brandon Crawford.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Don't like
Back
that.
to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. And up next for the Giants, Austin Slater. Throw to first, that'll do it. And the Royals end their 5-game losing streak. And your final score, 5-2 for Chris Singleton.
Game overall. Pretty solid pitching. Good offense. You know, solid game overall. Yeah. Look at Kyle Isbell. It's only been 8 games. He's only played 36 in the majors, so you can't really, you know. But he's been good. Probably gonna give it a little bit more time. Maybe we move him up. Oh, we are gonna try something. We're gonna move Dozer to the 2. And Hield to the 3rd. To the 3. And move Witt right there. I mean, not Witt. Benintendi. We're gonna try this lineup out. We're gonna see how it goes. Something like that. That's what I was trying. Philly's been solid so far this year. He's cooled off a bit, but he's been solid, which is what you like to see. Brad Keller, 1 more year, so possibly a trade piece, you know? We don't really necessarily have someone we can call up, so we might have to, like, sign a free agent or something just to finish the season off. Maybe. But he's been solid, man. He's been solid. That's what you want. So let's jump to the series versus Detroit, and we sweep the Giants. I want something more for Benintendi. I'm sorry. I want something more for Benintendi, for sure. We won a 5-game win streak. That's pretty nice. Marlins. I want to take him, but at the same time I don't, because I feel like it's very generic. I feel like if you're a franchise player, you know that a lot of the times he's a very common player that gets traded. The Marlins are always trying to trade him, so I'm not gonna take it. You know, in all reality, that's a great trade, something like that, but because it's him specifically, I'm not taking it because he's such a common person. You know what I mean? I think we're gonna play this game versus Detroit, but we're not gonna play the whole game. Brady Singer really been struggling this year, so we're actually gonna player lock as him, and yeah, see what we can do. Oh wait, player lock. You know, he's really been struggling this year, which you hate to see. Looks like they called up Green and Torkelson.
All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starter, Michael Pineda. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
One gone, bottom half of the first. This is Willie Castro. Castro, fourth in the American League in batting average this year.
Huh? Castro? Fourth
in, and there's 2 away.
Castro
nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate.
That's right down the middle.
You kind of be more selective.
Control's been a big issue, and if you look at it, yeah. Control's a problem.
Instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it, and now you get on the inside part
not
of the plate
a good pitcher.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next to hit for Detroit, Jamer Candelario. 2 for 7 in the series so far. On to O'Hearn. Inning over.
That's 1 inning down.
Back here in Detroit and down to DH. Spencer Torkelson.
One of
next
our
one misses.
best
3
players
and 1
for the
down.
future when it comes to the pitching aspect. So we really need him to
Rip to first, caught.
He does have a lot of team control left, so he's only 25. He has a lot of time to develop.
There's Riley Green.
But I want him to be a bright spot in a dark room. You know what I mean?
Misses, and it's 2 and 1.
Count is 2 and 1.
Right down
in
the
the air, out towards right center. Hilliard on the move to the gap. 2 away down. And now the batter is Tucker Barnhart.
1-1.
And the pitch. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Try to get the back foot slider right here.
Stays alive.
Not a terrible pick, but get him nice.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Perez makes the catch, and that'll do it.
2 solid innings.
Back at Comerica Park as we go to the last of the third. And now it's Jonathan Scope.
The second baseman.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. And
Mickey
that turns the
Lopez
lineup
just barely misses the dive. We got a man on first, the 5th inning off.
So the lineup flips over. And up next for Detroit, Victor Reyes. Next pitch misses, and the count is filled up. High fly ball, right field. Hilliard settles underneath it, and there's 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really.
Damn, he's been really good. Normally he don't play this good. That's crazy.
Drive it.
And now it's 1 and 2. And downstairs.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need.
And he dives for it, but he can't make it.
They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Now it's Austin Meadows. Meadows, 8th in RBIs in the American League right now. Swing and a base hit. And they
Bases loaded
stop
for
him at third,
Baez.
so bases loaded with one away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
The batter now, Javier Baez.
Come on, you got to give me that, Blue.
Swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Isbell under it.
That's
Pulls
decent.
it down, and he
He's
makes
coming.
the catch. Runner tags from third. The
Off
throw's
line, that's the
offline.
run.
He's saved. And it's a one-run game.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high-leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if you can get this next out.
Castro, the lead runner at second. Meadows on at first with two down. Boots it. He decides to hold on to it, and he reaches safely. No throw here, and the bases are now loaded with two away. And next is the designated hitter, Spencer Torkelson. And a base hit on the line. One runs in,
3-2 lead.
another comes in to score. It's 3-2.
Problem, man. It falls apart.
When you can turn a ball around at
around.
107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Next pitch is outside. Ball 3. First and second, two down. Check swing went around, and it's a full count. The other way, puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll... Welcome back, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Tucker Barnhart. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Next offering in the dirt. Full count now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now one away. Digging in, Victor Reyes. And a count 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Strikes him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. No, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes. Well, interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
The 1-2. And misses inside.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Bounced out to short.
It's a ground out.
Witt over to first. And the inning
already at
is
81, so we'll
back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound. Jonathan Heasley. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and
a 7-5 final score in this one. And the road team picks up the win.
Did not play as good as we were hoping he was gonna, but the offense went crazy. 3 for 4, 3 for 5, 2 for 5, man. That's what you want to see, yeah. Benintendi's really starting to play like we know Benintendi can. So we're gonna look at the trade block, see what's on there. Verdugo, really? That's interesting. St. Louis isn't a resident color, so is Colorado. Gavin Peets. Interesting player. Reyes. please, Zach, man. He's been crazy good. Why y'all got him on the block? LA, Philly. Let's fuck LA. Dodgers won. The only bad part is he got to take at least $6 million in salary, which is, is what it is. Not necessarily what we want. Caleb Ferguson. They're not using Bruce Ball. How are we gonna take the salary so we can do it through the doll? I think I can do it. I'm pretty sure the Phillies are interested. Let's go to the Phillies and see what they got. They do need a third baseman, so let's see what they have to offer. Oh, boom. He's been crazy good. That don't seem very realistic. They really don't have anyone I'm interested in. Go to St. Louis because it said that they were interested in Brad Keller. Let's see what they got to offer. I feel like it wouldn't be realistic that they would trade a pitching prospect because if we know anything about St. Louis is that pitching is a problem. Looks like the bullpen's overall been pretty good. What else y'all got? Redmond. I mean, Gorman's an interesting one. Donovan. Vader's potential went up. That's what's up. See, Colorado. They wanted him. Let's see what Colorado's willing to give up for him. Yeah, Modesty, I forgot we traded him. They've only played him in 27 games. I mean, 27 games has been really good, but only played him in 27 games. Not Toggle with C potential. I gotta go through this fucking thing and edit some of the potentials, not gonna lie. Stevenson. That's looking pretty solid. They don't really have anything I want either. Honestly. Trey Block, who's interested? San Diego, San Francisco. Why would San Francisco be interested in Benintendi? They're not playoff contentions, so that makes no sense. But Padres and Atlanta. Padres. Let's see what y'all have to offer. Mackenzie Gore. Mackenzie Gore could be a good one. Ryan Ruthers could be another good one. You know, I'm interested in the Padres because I kind of want Ryan Rethers. I also kind of want Mackenzie Gore, top pitching prospect. They got pitching, and he's not in the majors. We'd have to trade a little more, which I'm sure we can give up another prospect or something. But I'm definitely interested. What was the other team? Atlanta, the Braves. See what the Braves got. Spencer Strider, Ian Anderson, Kyle Muller. They got some good pitching, too. For sure. Bullpen wise. Comahue. Will Smith. We don't really. Damn, Ozzy's bad. He's doing bad. Dansby. Marcell Ozuna, that's for sure. Your Waters is an interesting one. Only 12 home runs in 79 games. Cap. But yeah, definitely gonna be a trade. I know, I like the idea of Mackenzie Gore and a top pitching prospect. I think we're gonna take this trade. We'll just have to find someone to replace Benintendi. But this seems like a pretty solid trade to me. They get a catching prospect and Benintendi from Mackenzie Gore. Yeah. Now we gotta find someone to replace. What's his name? Let's see the team in contention. Doing the White Sox. The Angels? Okay. The Twins. The Yankees. The Mets. The Cardinals. Padres. Giants. Cubs. Alright. Teams you respect. Let's see who needs pitching. Yankees don't. Cubs need starting pitching, and they're in a wild card contention. So, let's see what they got to offer. You know, let's see what from the outfield. What you got in the outfield? Ian Happ. I love that. Looks like he's having a bit of a down season though. Damn, his contract ain't on this one. They just have to abuse that. Pico Armstrong. So I'm really interested about this trade. They're not using Glaber, and we could use some infield help. He's got a few years of team control left, and I think he could be a really good piece. And I can get Miguel Castro with it, which, you know, he's struggled in the majors. He's had his ups and downs, but maybe he can find his ups with Kansas City. I think this trade makes more than enough sense. So, there we go. And we got to send a bullpen arm down, which we're going to send down Tyler Clark. He's been struggling. Make sure. Now we do this is, okay, so what we're going to do is make him a third baseman. Okay. Dozer can play the outfield. We'll move him to left field. Glaber will play third. We're going to leave him in the 5 hole. Maybe he can find, you know, that Glaber we used to see in 2018, 2019 here. That's the goal. And I'm kind of disappointed with those where I'm like, if we can trade them, we can trade them. If we don't, we don't. But we're going to go to Mackenzie Gore's first Major League game. Unfortunately, against the Astros. It's a tough team. But we believe in him. Pretty fair trade. Mackenzie Gore, now a Kansas City Royal. Traded for Benintendi.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome.
Be right back, y'all. Give me 2 minutes. it is time for
Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Houston Astros. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And we've got a Major League debut on the mound in this one, Chris. And always interesting to see how that goes. But I'm sure there's a mix of excitement and nerves running through him right now.
Absolutely. Playing your first game in the show. It's just a little different for everyone, but no one walks in unfazed by the moment. I don't care what they say to anybody, and that's especially true as a starting pitcher that's expected to go out there and give your team a quality outing. All eyes will be on him out there on the bump. Should be fun to watch and see how it plays out.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, Christian Javier.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think
good this year.
in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch.
Oh, gets dirty to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish. Dozier, 8th best batting average in the American League. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 outs. 2 outs, bases empty. And to the plate for Kansas City, Sam Hilliard. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Pitch misses inside, and the count is 3-1. Left-hand hitter waits. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Should have dropped my piece pad, but I didn't.
The 1-2 stays alive.
Come on. Give me something to hit.
And the righty deals. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Royals lead. We go to the bottom of the first. On the hill here today, Mackenzie Gore. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them, but this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
The wide to kick the pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. And makes the grab. 1 down. And now it's going to be Jake Myers. And a foul ball.
Come on, I'm trying to get your first strikeout. Show him that low changeup, see if he bites.
Chases
and
the
he does.
That's
That's it. Mackenzie Gore's
first. And there's 2 gone following
strikeout
the
in the
strikeout.
Oh, they're just going to ignore it because he dropped it. Okay.
1-1. On the ground, out to short.
Ooh.
He dives, but he can't make
but
the
gets
catch.
to it, and he barely beats it out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Isbell makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Houston.
Struggled in 2 games.
Second inning set to go. And now Gleyber Torres.
This is 13.
Next pitch is popped up. Pena
Just
in
pop that
position.
up, like you hate to see.
And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. In the air, right side. Tucker settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You've got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. The big lefty turns, kicks, steals.
Goes in my slider, and he strikes him out.
He struck him out. And that's the first out. Nico Goodrum up here.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, gets weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Torres fires over to first. Already.
Oh, Hearn playing? Oh yeah, we are going against Friday.
2 out here in the home half.
We are lefty pitching. So I'm like,
it's a 1-1.
Against lefty, no. He's not bad. Normally he does really good.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. O'Hearn makes the catch, and that'll do it.
What you like to see.
Back here at the ballpark, on to the third inning. And now here is Ryan O'Hearn. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone.
O'Hearn, man.
Ryan O'Hearn goes deep. His 14th of the year. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2-2 now.
Outside. 3-2 count. Love to see it.
Liner snagged it first.
That's right.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Here's a 1-1. Tapped up the first base side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Not at all.
And next up for the Royals, Hunter Dozier. And a ball in 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer.
Which is what's important.
Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena.
Two seams.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And forget it.
That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
1-2 here. And that one missing low.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Here comes a pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. Jake Myers now at the plate. Next pitch is inside. 2-1. At the belt and fires. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance feed, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
We get 1 out. All right.
Now the third baseman, Alex Brinkman, reached on an infield single his first time. Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
When we get out
swing and a high fly ball left
field. One does
field.
score on a solo home run.
That is the third out of the inning.
Right down the middle.
Astros not your run of the solo
we still
homer.
keep the game tied, which is important.
Back here at Minute Maid Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Sam Hilliard. Next one misses, and the count 2-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Are we late on that? We didn't make something like that late. Shouldn't have swung.
2-2 now to 22. And that's outside.
3-2 count.
The wind and the pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And a payoff pitch.
Gonna work, but I don't know where he swung at that. They foul it off.
Stays alive.
You're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches, still able to make some type of contact.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, they opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch, but now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Righty delivers.
Oof.
In the dirt.
I don't know what we're swinging at, man.
Here is the young phenom, Gleyber Torres. He popped out his first time. Javier keeping him close. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. Looking at Torres, have to say he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
The batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Back to work, 3-2 now. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. He crushes that into the gap.
Doesn't quite get out, but it will score a run. And that's the RBI double for Witt.
From first, it's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and it's gone.
And it's gone.
He'll circle the bases, his 11th of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
3 runs this inning.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball
Don't
where
pay
it's
attention
pitched,
to the
taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
That's a hit.
A base hit right there. And that keeps the inning going.
Really made his pitch count go up.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
2-2. In the air out to center. Myers moving under this one.
We scored 3 on a double and a home run, man.
And that will end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2. Back here in Houston, now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Here he goes, lefty batter, righty batter.
Our grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Only gets a single this time. Scary, man.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And he walks.
There's ball 4.
2 on the second inning.
Nico Goodrum, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. The next pitch misses. It's 2-2. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning. And off to a shaky start. Tying run at the plate. On the ground. Knocks it down. And he beats it. He's safe.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that bat, battling with 2 strikes. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
In the air, right field.
Hilliard's got a good arm.
Here puts it away for the out.
He's not going to touch
tags
it.
up for third. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy. But
that's another fly out. And just like that, there's 2 outs. Let's see if he can get out of it.
Up next for the Astros.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Nothing happening on the bases, though. That one the other way. Base hit. 1 run is in.
Throw the fucking ball. But he gets the second run, so only 1 run scored. Pitch let him know I'll take only 1 run scoring every time.
Now for the 5th inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Nicky Lopez.
He's definitely going to be pitching the 5th.
Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball.
In front of that.
Kicks and deals. And now it's even up. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Blake Taylor, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Montero, the right-hander, also getting
try to pull back.
The punch out there, and that's the first out. So up next, Hunter Dozier, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Not the first one.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the
so
third straight
at
at bat. So 2 down now, and here is Sam Hilliard.
0-0 with 2 walks.
Next offering is fouled back.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Ground ball to the right side, and he can't come up with it. He doesn't have a play, and so they end up with some speed on at first.
We'll take it.
So man aboard, Salvador Perez will hit next.
And Salvi destroys it.
High and deep, way back there, on its way, gone.
Just like that, it's a 6-2 game.
Salvador Perez leaves the yard, and they boost their lead. It's 6-2. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Jake Odorizzi. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1.
What's the stamina? 77? That's not bad.
The next offering misses. 3-1.
Not what you like versus the Pirates. I like to.
Next pitch is popped
up. Of it. Love to see it.
And there's one away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Alex Bregman up next for the Astros. Good contact guy, good defender. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And an excellent job keeping it right there. 2-2 down. Myers, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that one is lifted in the air. Racing makes the catch.
That's what you like to see.
And there's 2 away.
Not many people can get to hit light hits.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. And he's already runner on the go. Bounce to the left side. And it finds its way through.
Since Witt was trying to cover the base,
runners on the corners with
he's able to get third. But he's going home. What is he doing?
That's the inning. 1 left for Houston.
He should have just went from
Back
first
here
to third.
in Houston at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Myers has this one sized up. He's got it. And there's one away.
Nice
Now
stuff.
that the designated hitter.
Edward.
Edward Olivares.
2-2 now. Olivares in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Another person who started the season off hot and then just couldn't carry on with it.
3-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there are 2 outs.
He was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Foul ball, he stays alive.
2 for 2 on the day.
The pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Man, he's fighting.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one hammered left
He
field.
crushes it.
Way back.
And that's O'Hearn's second home run
and that one is gone.
of the game.
He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add on. It's 7-2.
Well, he took the split finger that was away and stayed on plane with it nicely. That's one of the most difficult pitches to square up. He just did it, and right there, he was a professional hitter.
Can't do real like good average or anything like that.
The 2-1. In the air, left field. Alvarez gets under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. And a run to the Royals lead with this homer.
This will
back here at Minute Maid Park. Bottom of the 6th inning. Jose Altuve up to hit here. On the ground to the left.
For his last inning, depending.
Whips
He is
it
at 83
across,
pitches. So
and they get Altuve for the out.
probably his last inning.
Up
Next is the designated hitter, Nico Goodrum.
Nico Goodrum.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it
There we
across.
go.
2
We
up,
might
2
let
down.
him do the 7th because of the lead. I don't know.
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. 3 for 13 so far in the series. Swing and a pop-up. Lopez moving under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Houston, here's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
2-1 count. Let's find our slider.
Got him looking. And one gone.
Dotted me up, man. Dotted me up.
Just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff pouring in on his hands.
The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
Oh, for 3 strikeouts. Let's at least not strike out.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's bad.
He destroyed that splitter, and it's gone. O'Hearn continues his great season. I mean, not O'Hearn.
Hunter Dozier leaves the park. His 7th home run of the season. It's 8-2.
Destroyed that ball.
Well, he took the split finger that was away and stayed on plane with it nicely. That's one of the most difficult pitches to square up. He just did it, and right there, he was a professional hitter.
New pitcher on here, Rafael Montero. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Good selection. Fastball, sinker, slider, several times. Okay.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Flashes the leather on the running back. And that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 8-2. Back here at the ballpark, there's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. 1-2 now. That to right. Hilliard should have this one. And he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the catcher to hit. Martin Maldonado.
And then after this inning, will for sure be his last one.
It spills out of his glove.
Come on, Torres.
But plenty of time to recover.
I don't know. We could sign a third baseman in the offseason, possibly, because I feel like Torres is more of a DH. He hasn't really he's not that great of a fielder. So, might be more of a DH.
And he grounds one back
You know,
up
Hearn
the middle.
gets it. Did that bounce off the base?
Over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. And
I want to see. Did that bounce off the base? Oh, no, it didn't.
welcome back. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Better versus lefties, better versus... either way, and then... better versus... Alright, so let's put a Marin. I feel like we haven't played with him for a while, and he's having a really good season.
The pitch. Popped up.
Right under it.
Gurriel handles the chance.
Didn't move the DCI, man.
And the batter now, Bobby Witt Jr.
What up? 3-2 count. Let's see what he can do.
One down, base is empty. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And there's 2 away.
Power is definitely something we need to work on with Witt.
Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Edward Olivares. He's already homered in this game. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Maldonado makes the catch, and that'll do it. Amir Garrett takes over on the mound, and a healthy-sized lead.
I would say probably having the best year of his career.
For him to go to work with. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jake Myers.
A bit of a problem with him, but it's been overall pretty good this season.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
And off with the hit. Now it's great to see.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And here it comes. And now the count is even. Myers gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is fouled back.
He's early on him? What?
Next offering upstairs.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's going to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
You run, and we get him at third.
I think that if they gave the pitcher
that's what you'd love to see. They try to move up on the wild pitch, but nah, it
You want to see guys aggressive
Big
out
help
there on the base
seeing
paths,
how
but
wild
you
he
also
is
want to see them smart
Gonna go
as
right
well
back
in
with the
making their
slider.
decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Back-to-back walk.
First and second, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman.
And that one fouled off.
Altuve.
That hits the dirt. 3-2 now. Hit on the ground, might be
and
2.
Double play.
Fires to second for 1. Double play
That's
as they
where
get
it's
out of
at.
another. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Blake Taylor. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big.
So he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
On top.
Throws to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. So up now for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. Popped in the air.
The way with it.
Field. Alvarez makes the grab, and there's 2 down. So the Royals batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
3 for 5. Home run away from the cycle, but this game has been kind of the opposite.
Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Stays alive. 2-2 now. Slow roller to first.
You just found that out to first.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And it's a 1-2.
But we're going to the ninth of the sixth.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Miguel Castro. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Yeah. That's right down the middle. Overall, he's got good control, but it says he has good control, but only
Righty to the plate.
Certain times.
Swing and a ball hammered left field.
And that's how men start the inning off. That's not what we
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach you'll hit for a high average as well.
Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. One down. Next offering is fouled back. Right-handed reliever. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
So digging in, Martin Maldonado.
With 2 outs and down to last stretch, they're able to get a man on.
Extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Payoff pitch. And now this one's a rocket to right.
And just like that, it's a 3-1 game.
Got the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
New arm out of the bullpen, Scott Barlow, trying to protect this lead. And that'll do it. The Royals have won 4 in a row. And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew.
2 for 4. But it's not that we had a good game. We get selective good hits. You know what I mean? And that was a great major league debut from fucking Mackenzie Gore. 7 innings, 2 runs. That's what you want to see. That's exactly what you want to see. So, we're going to sim up to the home run derby. Within that time, obviously, we lose most of the game. We lose 4 games, and we actually win 6, so we actually go 6 or 4. Let's take a nice look at the team, just see how everything's with 50 games. Not that good. Carlos Santana, only versus lefties, been good. Been good. You know, Mike Ray Taylor, he's been struggling. We got him only playing versus lefties now. And Cam Gallagher, he's only been in 10 games, you know. Salvi, he plays like every game. Then Ivan, been alright. We got Lopez, who's been surprising this season. He started off a little slow, but then he kind of started playing better. He's been one of those players that's been a bright spot on this team, you know. He's not been overly great, but he's been good. A solid average, a solid on-base percentage. Dozier, been the best player on the team offensively. No one expected this from him. You know, he's given us vibes of 2019 Dozier. You know? Only difference is he ain't really got the home runs like 2019 Dozier, but he's got the average and on base like him. Tim Hilliard. Started the season off so hot, but he's definitely cooled down a lot. He does have B potential, and he does have 4 years of team control left. So he has a lot of time. If we take a look, his potential is at 86. So he still got some room to grow, and hopefully it's more offensively in the plate vision section. We got Salvi, whose average isn't been as good as it's used to. We're used to low on base percentage, but he's still hitting home runs like he does, and that's what you ask for him. Glaber's only playing 11 games, you know, so there's not much. Witt's been good, you know. He's been, I want to say good. He's been solid. He's been solid in his rookie year so far. It's been solid. His average good, but his on base percentage not so good. Defensively, he's been, you know, he's got a 2 WAR so far. He's been solid. Edward, not that good, you know. He's been the DH because we really don't have anyone else to DH right now. I think when we call up Nick Prado, which will probably be by the end of this season, he'll be the starting first baseman, and Platoon O'Hearn will probably move to the DH, you know. And he's actually gone up a shit ton versus lefties, which is what you'd love to see. You know, he still hasn't been too good, low average, low on base percentage, but he's been hitting home runs, man. And you know, he'll probably be on the team for the next few years. You know, just for them righties. He's been alright in 30 games. You know, looking at the pitching, John struggling. Amir been a bright spot, and no one expected this from Amir. Gabe, no. And then you know, we just got him. Josh has been really good, probably our best bullpen arm besides our setup and our closer. You know, Joel's been good, really good actually, and Scott has been great. He's been a very solid closer, and he's probably gonna be a solid closer moving on for a while. Crankies, he ain't going anywhere. He's finishing the season here. You know, this is where he started his career. It's where he's gonna finish it. You feel, and that's how it is. You know. And he's been good. We need to pitch with him soon. Gore in 3 games, been really fucking good. Brady Singer, still struggling. Dustin Lynch, he's been a solid like 4 or 5. I'll give him that. Chris, started in the bullpen, was doing good. We switched him up, gave him some starts, and he's been very solid so far. Hopefully this is something he can continue on. Right now our future rotation is looking like these 4. And we don't know. We might have to sign a starter in the offseason, you know. Ace Lacy's not going to be ready. You know, and offensively, we got MJ Melendez, who's, you know, going up. He has time. You know, Salvi still got 3 years on his deal. So, it isn't a rush. He does have 2 options left. So, you know, but he's got good defensive stats. We just need the offensive stats to go up. Got Nick Prado, who's going to be a menace when he comes up. He's destroying AAA, and I'm surprising myself I haven't even called him up yet, but he will get called up soon. And then we also got Vinny, who, you know, they have very comparable stats. The only difference is, like, big noticeable difference is the plate vision and defense, because Nick Prado is very good defensively. Second base, question mark. You know, Nicky Lopez has been good, but is he gonna stay consistent about it? He's been very inconsistent in his career, so we got to see. You know, got a really solid glove though, and I'm hoping he stays good. Third base, we got Glaber, but is he a third baseman? Is he a DH? You know, is he gonna give us 2019, 2018 Glaber, or is he gonna give us, you know, 2021, 2020 Glaber? You know, these are questions, and we need answers. Shortstop, Witt, he's our future. He's only gonna get good. Left field, question mark. We did draft that dude, however, if we look at our draft, did Damon. But you know, it's probably gonna take a few years to develop, man. It's probably gonna take a few years to develop, honestly. Center field, question mark. You know, we got Edward. He's inconsistent. He started the season off real good. We got Kyle Isbell, who we're hoping is our future center fieldman. You know, we could move him to left. You know, I've seen him in left before. We got Nicky Lofton, you know, and he's probably 2 or 3 years away. Right field, question marks, you know. Is Hilliard gonna progress like he should? Is he gonna, You know, in very small sample size, he's been so inconsistent. He started the first half of the season off so good, and the second half that we've had him, he hasn't been that great, you know? So it's like, what are we going to do? We don't know. You know what I mean? We don't know. We got to just see. Yes. In the next episode, we will go through the home run derby, see who's in it. We got Nelson Cruz, Tatis, Trout, Swarberg, Tucker, Rizzo, Goldschmidt, and Buxton. Damn, he's actually been fucking super good. Normally he doesn't send too well. And then let's look at the All-Star game. Let's look at the All-Star game, All-Star voting. Usman, Otani, been gross. Pitching-wise, you know? The question is who will our All-Star be? We don't know. Probably Amir Garrett, you know, he's been really good. Or Hunter Dozier. Scott's been good. Salvi's number one? What? Really? I mean, it is Salvi, and everyone loves Salvi, so. Jeez is an interesting player. He's the leading second baseman? What? Got 19 stolen bases, just saying. So we definitely have some bright spots on the team for sure. Definitely have some bright spots. Kyle Tucker has more votes than fucking Aaron Judge. Yeah, okay. Okay. Hoping for a big offseason this season. Obviously, it's not going to be huge. Like, we're not going to go out and sign Judge and do anything crazy like that. We probably won't sign anyone huge, but just have a good feeling, you know? That's going to end this episode here as we got through, what, like a little bit over a month? You know? So far, we are the third worst team in the American League. We'll be in the top 5 selection for sure in draft next year. But that's going to end the episode here. I hope y'all enjoyed the episode. Make sure to subscribe and like if you enjoyed, to keep up the series. And y'all have a good one.